There.
I couldn't find the correct button to push.
Diana, you're so in character. I love it.
Oh, little girl with the pig ears. Watch out. I might come flying around for you.
This is so fun. Dressing up is so fun. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm
Welcome,
Diane and
Diane.
I'm with the wonderful Diana Boles.
Oh, you're flattering me. But I'm not going to get anywhere near your glass of water. I've heard tales what happens to witches in water.
True, true. So, hello, everyone. We're back again to do Galactic Akashic Records readings. I want to say hi to the people who are here. Hi, Guy for Grace. Hi, Playla Remember. Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Leah. Hi, Barbara. Um, ooh, there's an Oilpntr DB here. Troublemaker. Watch out for her.
Who is that?
Hi, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Suzanne. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. If you haven't typed it yet, the keyword for today to enter the draw for a reading is hashtag spooky. Hi, Edward Kenneth. Hi, Mary Black.
Sister
Hi,
Mary
Karen.
Gonzalez. Punch the button on that one.
Sister Mary de Gonzalez. Is she here? Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Rossi. Hi, Acadian Proud. Hi, Cherry Blossom. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Hi, Kellyanne. Oh yeah. Hi, Linda.
Oh,
Okay.
Sea Salts. I just saw that name for the first time yesterday when I was on with Gerald.
Oh, hello, and thank you so much for being here.
Edward,
Tam Sea Salts.
are you my dad? Have you crawled back from the grave?
Your laughter is so contagious, Diana. I'm so sorry.
Awesome. Well, you know, I used to have to fake my hair being this color, but guess what? Mother Nature improvised and made it this way all the time.
Nature does its magic in time. Hi, Janet. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Tamar. Hi, Maria's grateful. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Okay. We are going to open the records before we draw people. Okay. Everyone, let's take 3 deep breaths. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space and all objects in the sacred space for the highest good of this group, consisting of myself and Diana Boles, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read, our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold this sacred space. And so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Hello to the people who just came in. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sutofi. Hi, White Dragon. Okay, so hello, Russ Bob's Barbara. So again, we are doing Galactic Akashic Records. So when your name is drawn, please be ready to type in your questions. So we're going to draw for 3 people for now. Oh, wait, I'll get the music. Can't forget the music. Okay, and the first victim. The first victim for tonight. Suzanne,
Little children.
please type in your question. Next up, Rossi.
Oh, I'm getting
And last for this batch, Tamer.
oh.
Tamer Campbell. Okay, everyone, please type in your questions. That's Suzanne, Rossi, and Tamer. Oh, Acadian Proud. How while we're waiting for the people to type in their questions, we have a question from Acadian Proud. What is meant by Galactic Records? So we are accessing the same Akashic Records, but we are accessing more about the past lifetimes on Earth, Acadian Proud, for this show. So if you're interested with your galactic starseeds, or starseed origins and galactic family, your lifetimes in other sometimes galaxy or in other star systems, this show is for you. Okay, I have Suzanne's question. I have Rossi's question. We're still waiting for Tamar's question. So Tamar, please type in your question. So I hope that answers your question, Acadian Proud. Hello, Sarah. Sarah from Sarah's Hibiscus Readings is here. Hi, Patricia. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for Tamar's question. So why don't we start with Suzanne's questions? Suzanne asks, am I a hybrid? If so, what do I need to know? Thank you. Would you like to take this question, Diana?
I will. And I just got Coppers out. And she heard you ask the question. And the answer to that is yes. While you were speaking, she said yes. And she's so happy to be out of the pouch. But let me check again with my pendulum just to be sure. Now, where did that go? Here we go. Okay. Emphatically, yes, you are. Now, you're better at getting who she would be a hybrid with. I am getting Palladian, but
Same here.
okay. Awesome.
She's also asking, what does she need to know? I guess about being a hybrid, or about her being a hybrid.
So, oftentimes you'll have dreams where you feel as if you've been on a mission. You wake up tired. Dreams that you remember, maybe you don't remember. But if you have a feeling inside that you did something to rescue someone or to change the outcome of, let's just call it an evil
Force to keep with the holiday season.
you have done so. There is intervention that so many of us hybrids go after. And you have had lifetimes on other planets before you became a hybrid. It is the soul's incarnation that has brought you here. So reconnect with the guides that you have had since the beginning of time for you, your time. Your soul has no time limit. The beginning is, that's up to you.
Thank you so much, Diana, and I thank you for your question, Suzanne. Me being a Pleiadian hybrid myself, um, my gifts are boosted by being a hybrid. So for Pleiadians, usually that's transmutation and processing things. So I don't know if that resonates for you as well, Suzanne. But
Coding.
we coding,
Coding also.
yes.
Yes, coding, especially in your dreams. Last night I was introduced to a new council. This is the Council of Seven.
The council.
They have rulership. Shouldn't call that rulership. Each one has a designated chakra. And it was quite an amazing evening with speaking with these beings.
Awesome. It seems like we're being introduced to a lot of like our guides this past few days. Hello, Sonia. Sorry. Yes,
No,
Diana.
yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I just saw people entering their questions. Everyone, we are drawing people at random. So if you haven't done it yet, please type in hashtag spooky. Please type in hashtag spooky.
If you
So you
got
can
a little
enter.
frog in your throat, just like me.
I probably do. Thank you so much, Diana, and thank you, Suzanne. So next question that we have is from Rossi. What past life is still affecting me can be galactic too. Okay. What galactic lifetime is still affecting Rossi, please? Is this a lifetime from Phila? Where is this from? Where is this from? What star system is this, Masters? Is it Cassiopeia? So, Rossi, you had a past lifetime in Cassiopeia, I believe. And the first thing that I heard was keeping your guard up. This lifetime is affecting you because something happened in Cassiopeia that's making you have your guard up. Just going to get a bit more detail on that. Cassiopeia is like a way station. It's a neutral zone, and like people aren't allowed, or beings aren't allowed to like fight there. So it was used as a way station for refugees from Lyra, and you incarnated there. You were male in that lifetime, is what I'm seeing. You were a feline being in Cassiopeia. What made her make her guard up? What made her feel so defensive? Okay, they're telling me that it was a generally peaceful star system, but there were beings who would try. Are these draconians? Are these beings that you're talking about draconians? Yeah, there were still draconian beings who would try to make to infiltrate the planet where you were at in Cassiopeia. So you're very wary of you might be wary of new people. It's something that you have carried over from lifetime to lifetime. Like you're not easy to warm up to people. I don't know if you can validate that, but that's what they're telling me, that how it's affecting you right now, Rossi. Oh, Rossi says, yes, I'm very protective.
Yes.
Whenever I see you, Rossi, in Cassiopeia, you're in some sort of building and you're like looking out, always looking out and looking out for ships that are there to attack the star system or your planet.
Waiting for the cataclysm.
Yeah. Rossi says, I do not trust easily. Yes. It's an experience that you've had from Cassiopeia. Since you incarnated there after the Lyra Draconian Wars, and it feels like a very short time in between. So that's why you're very wary of the people who you meet for the first time, because they might be not who they seem, is what the Akashic Records masters are telling me. So I hope that helps, and I hope that answers your question, Rossi. Thank you. Okay, next up, we have Tamar Canpolat's question. Tamar asks, do any of my galactic lives have any negative impacts on my incarnation?
There is a fear factor. I see you like you've dropped to the floor and you're backing up and hiding in a corner. Did you do this as a child? Did you have to hide from someone as a child? I'm getting that there was someone in your family that made you feel volatile. And maybe punishment that didn't fit the crime situation. No. In the past, you were hiding. Oh, perhaps it isn't you. You're just hiding to avoid the wrath of someone. In this past lifetime, that's what you are doing. They're showing me the movie, the Fifth Element, The Dark Streets of the Fifth Element, and you found yourself on this planet by surprise. I don't know what planet this is. It's not Earth. Similar to bounty hunters that we think of today, they were bounty hunters then. And you definitely were staying in the shadows to avoid. Oh, you are of hierarchy. You were of a federation, a galactic federation. And the bounty hunters wanted you to take you to the enemy places, Drax. But you were being protected, but you had to stay in hiding, even when others weren't around you. But you were very capable of fighting by yourself. But because of where you were and what your job was, you had to rely on others to help get you out of the situation and get you back to where you belong. Sorry. I don't know what we got, but somehow we both got the frog. You get anything? Did you pick up anything on this?
I keep getting the star system or the planet Maldek. Like what you were talking about happened in Maldek.
That makes perfect sense, actually. Yeah.
Because to everyone watching, Maldek is a planet that used to be in between Mars and Jupiter. But as we know now, there's an asteroid in between, and that asteroid belt was actually Maldek back then. But due to a lot of wars, a lot of civil wars, they blew the planet up. The people from that planet blew the planet up. Actually, Earth was like projected to go into that track of destroying our planet as well, but we have gone beyond that, and we're okay. Thanks to many of the star seeds who went here. We worked hard. I believe we worked hard to save our own planet.
Right.
So thank you to everyone. and thank you, Tamara, for your question. Or sorry, are you done? Are you done with?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Fine. Thank you, Tamara.
Thank you, Tamara. Tamara asks, oops. Maldekians are reptiles, I believe. Not necessarily. Maldekians are people from Orion. I think there are some Maldekians who were natives, but mostly they are from Orion. Think of Maldek as like the Australia of our solar system, like criminals or the misfits from other planets and other star systems were tossed there, or they incarnated in Maldek.
When you say native to Maldek, I always think of them with pointy ears, as you have
Yay!
the little,
I'm going.
you know.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I usually see just like hybrids in Maldek, but that's something for us to read on in the future about the people, the natives of Maldek. It sounds very interesting. Okay. Oh, we have our third one. So it's time for us to draw for another batch.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you still haven't done so yet, please type in hashtag spooky. Okay, ping. We'll draw for 3 more. And Tam Sea Salts. Tam, please type in your question. Next up. Judith Albay. Please type in your question. Gary for Grace, type in your question, please. Let's do 4.
Okay.
Shine Truth, please type in your question. So while we are waiting for people to type in their question, oops, that's not supposed to happen. While we are waiting for people to type in their questions, please make sure that you are subscribed to both channels. The details are in the description. Okay, there we go. I have Tam Seasalt's question, Gary for Grace's question. So we're still waiting for Judith Albay and Shine Truth. Also, we both offer private readings. Again, our details are in the description. Just email us if you'd like to book a private reading with either of us. Hi to the people who just came in. Hi, One Bright Feather. Hi, Carl Hees. Hi, Stacy Marie Norton. Hi, Venus. Hi, Jax. Okay, I got Shine Truth's question. So we're still waiting for Judith Albay's question. So while we're waiting for Judith's question, I think we can start reading for the 3 of them.
Okay, you want me to? I sure will. All right, who's first?
Wait, who did the last reading? I think it's my turn.
Yes, I think so too. I did the last.
Okay. Tam Seasalt says, I am open to whatever guidance the universe thinks I need. Okay. Archangel Metatron and Akashic Records Masters, what is a past galactic lifetime for Tam Seasalts that would be most beneficial for him or them to know in this moment? Where is this? Masters, show me please. Is it in Taigata or Electra? Taygeta. Okay. Makes sense. I keep seeing like a different color sky. So I was asking the masters where it was. And they're showing me a lifetime that you had in Taygeta. Taygeta is one of the stars in the star system or in the star cluster of Pleiades. So you had a Pleiadian lifetime, Tam. Okay, what about this lifetime do they need to know, masters? What was their role? I'm seeing a female Pleiadian, very tall, with long, almost white hair. Very Nordic looking. And she also feels very regal. Like royal in that lifetime? Yeah, you were like a noble person. Okay, what do they need to know? You were like a governor or a governess of a piece of a land. Okay, how is this affecting them now, masters? Okay, this was around the time when Draconians still attacked Pleiades, is what they're telling me. It's still affecting you because during that time, like your area was attacked by the Draconians, and you felt very responsible. Like you're not very well versed with war, and so there were Pleiadians who died because of those attacks, and you really felt guilt because you felt like you let them down as their leader, Tam. I don't know if this resonates or if there are any parallels in this lifetime, but you feel very responsible. You're a very responsible being, and you take leadership very seriously. Is what they're showing me. Is there anything more? How this is affecting her? How this is affecting them? Okay. You might be very technologically inclined in this lifetime as well because Pleiades is a very diverse star cluster, and this particular star system where you came from, Taygeta, is technologically inclined. So your gifts might lie there in science, is what I'm hearing. Science or math. So that's how this has influenced you, Tam. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, next up, I haven't seen any comments from. Have you noticed any comments from Judith Albay? I think she.
I don't either.
Okay. If Judith's not here, then we'll draw for. We'll get to Gary for Grace's question.
Okay.
Gary for Grace asks, please Akashic reading, energy clearing, too much body sickness, praying for house cleansing. Okay.
Okay. Things were happening very quickly in so many of your lifetimes. There was never time to really catch your breath. In some of your lifetimes, it was okay. But in others, when you were of religious sect, a faith-based sect, on other planets as well as here, I also see a Lyra connection for you and another Malbec connection for you. And that is get out of here now. We got to go now. We got to go now. Oh, they're showing me Mars, and something happened on Mars. It was cataclysmic. That was another time. Let me look at your question again. The energy that surrounds you. You're always in a hurry. You never allow yourself a minute. It is not that it's so much about the perfectionism. It is about being prompt on time, to the point, taking care of business, getting the job done at your expense. It is not that you are a people pleaser. Please do not think that this is what we mean. You are not a people pleaser. It is because these people must be pleased. We do a healing prayer at the end of this, so please stick around for that. For your house clearing, it just so happens I have refreshed black salt and did a show yesterday with Gerald. Now this is Diana coming back. You might want to watch that on how to use black salt for your own abilities and for protection and for clearing space and in your own home, and how to use herbs and other spices in your cupboard. You don't have to go out and buy. If this is not a culinary salt, this is taking regular table salt, kosher salt, Himalayan salt if you prefer, or Celtic salt, and then dirtying it up with the things that are in your cupboard, ashes from your hearth or fire pit, ashes from incense sticks, candle wax, anything, everything and anything that you have put intent on. And that is the first and foremost important thing to remember. What you are doing is considered spell work, of course, but it is your intention that will help to set the tone and help to make it manifest. So I hope that's been of some help to you. You do not have to hurry for the sake of someone else. And even though you're good at it, you do a very good job. But you need to slow yourself down. I hope that helps. Thank you for your question, Garrett.
That's a wonderful message for Gary.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Diana.
Oh, you're
Okay.
welcome.
Next up, we have Shine Truth. So Shine Truth asks, amazing ladies, I would please like to know if this is my first time here on Earth, I assume. So possibly where I came from in main galactic family. Thank you very much. Okay. Going to ask through my pendulum. Okay, Akashic Records Masters, is this Shine Truth's first lifetime here on Earth? I'm getting a no on this. You've been here before, Shine Truth. I'm going to check for what your galactic family is. Show me where her main galactic family is. Where her home is. In Venus. Okay, this is her origin. No. Okay. Right now, Shine Truth or Charlotte, your main guide or main family, main galactic family are from Venus. So you are from the solar system, but it's not your origin. Like where did she first incarnate from? Her, is she from Alpha Centauri? Is that her first incarnation? No. Cygnus? Can you show me again? Where's her origin? She's from Pleiades too? Her origin is in Pleiades. Okay. Your origin, Shine Truth, is in Pleiades. But right now you're mainly aligned with Venus. I'm going to see how this has affected you or how this is affecting you. Usually we bring forth gifts from our origin and galactic lifetimes, our main or our home galactic star. I'm getting that what you got from Venus is like this search for knowledge. They told me curiosity. You're very curious and you have this drive to learn the truth and to look for truth and knowledge. Venusians, they helped ancient Egypt. Like a lot of them traveled from Venus to Earth to help the Egyptians. Actually, one of them. Okay, they're telling me that you're not one of them. You're not one of those Venusians who went to Earth, but you're like you assisted them. Technologically is what I'm hearing. You assisted them technologically before coming to Earth. Yeah, but that is the main gift that they or trait that you got from this lifetime in Venus, is your drive for truth. Oh, Shine Truth says, I am a researcher, always told I do not need to know everything. I just kept getting the feeling that you were very curious. Like you would ask, why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Yeah, that's how it has influenced you, Shine Truth. So I hope that helps. And again, thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you. Oh, hi, Kelly. Kelly back is here.
Yay, Kelly back.
Okay. Next question for you, Diana, is who was I in a galactic past life?
Hi, Judith. In your galactic past life. I'm getting the first one that came in is Andromeda. And then you jump down to Arcturus. One is community-based, the Andromeda. And it seems to be the strongest connection that you have right now. There is something that you do that is community oriented, whether it's your job or teacher, social worker. The foundation was in that the purposeful learning that you had in community spirit, community life as an Andromedan. Now, Arcturus is kind of a lonely place. And that prepared you for a life on Earth where you had been a cloistered nun. A Carmelite. And that you understand the power of prayer from all of these lives in the past, be they spatial or earthbound. Again, I'm getting so much of this Mars that you have a Mars connection here somehow too. that you were of the original inhabitant of Mars at the time of the cataclysm. From there, you went to Arcturus. I hope that helps. Was I saying that right? I said Arcturus, the lonely planet. Is that right? Or am I thinking of the another one?
Arcturus? I think they're at some point I think they were kind of lonely.
It's it's the foot of Orion. The left
Oh, the foot of Orion.
the left foot of
Which
Orion.
one is that?
What star is that?
That's not Arcturus. Is it Betelgeuse?
No, that's the shoulder.
Rigel?
What is that? Say that again.
Rigel? Is
No,
it Rigel?
Oh, maybe Rigel is the foot. Maybe Rigel is the foot. Sorry,
But
Diane,
it's somewhere in Orion.
yeah, but
Okay.
this is a lonely planet. They showed me the lonely planet, and Diana is just lost track of it, and the transmission ended. And I probably have it in my notes over here, but finding it is
It's okay. Judith, you can search for one of the foot in Orion. Right, yeah.
it's the
Thank you
one
so
that's
much,
opposite.
Diana.
It's opposite. Aldebaran is in Gemini, and then the one
It's
that
in-
is at 9 degrees. No,
It's
no.
in Taurus.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. And Taurus.
Okay. Thank you so much, Judith, and thank you, Diana. Okay, it's time for us to do another round of readings.
Oh, wow. Yay.
We can draw for 3, but a while ago I hit it accidentally, so we already have one. And we're going to draw for 2 more. Hold on.
Okay.
Earlier, we drew for Sarah's hibiscus reading. So, Sarah, if you have, please type in your question. Again, that's Sarah's hibiscus healings, and then we'll draw for 2 more. Sue Tofi, please type in your question. Okay, and last but not the least, Leah. Congratulations, Leah.
I'm melting.
Leah told me that she used to not win draws. But there was a time where I drew her for like 3 times because I was using a different software. That broke the drought, Leah. Again, that's Sarah's hibiscus healings, Sutofi, and Leah. Please type in your question. We have a lot of new people that I'm only seeing now. Hello. Hello to everyone. Hello and welcome. Shaylee. Is that LRM? Welcome. Please make sure that you are subscribed to both channels. We do shows like this together and some on our own. Okay. Our details are in the description, and I've typed some of them in the chats as well. So please check them out. Please check our channels out and make sure that you are subscribed. Okay, I have Leah's question. Okay, great. So we're still waiting for Sutofi.
Okay.
Okay. You did the last reading, didn't you, Diana?
I did.
Okay. So the next question is from Sarah's hibiscus healings. Okay. Sarah asks, I would love to know my planet of origin and if I'm a hybrid. Okay. Is Sarah a hybrid? Is Sarah a hybrid in this lifetime? I'm getting a no on this, Sarah. But it doesn't mean that you're not a starseed. I'm going to check for your origin. Pleiadian? Okay. Where in Pleiades? Can you show me? Is it in Pleione? Okay. Your star system of origin, Sarah, is in Pleiades, in one of the stars there called Pleione. I'm going to type it in the chat. Pleione. Pleione. So you can search for it later. And Pleione is like the healing hub, the healing star system in Pleiades. Many of us who came there learned emotional energy healing or emotional healing. Mostly because have been we were descendants of the Lyran refugees, and we had to process a lot of trauma from the Lyran Draconian War. So it has become like a specialty of. Wait, no, that's sorry, that was Merope. Is she from Merope? Because they're showing me like a health center. That was in Merope. I'm so sorry. Merope, not Pleione. Merope. There we go. Merope. I don't know why I kept saying Pleione. But this was in Merope. You were one of the healers there, Sarah. And it's one of the gifts that you obviously carried in this lifetime because you're also a healer in this lifetime. Okay. What kind of lifetime did she have there, Masters? She a male in that first lifetime. Or a female. Okay, you were female in that lifetime, but I wasn't sure because you looked very androgynous. You had long hair, almost silvery as well. You're wearing blue and silver. Like you had like a cape that's silver. What traits did she carry over from last lifetime? Organizations. Okay. Was she a healer in her first lifetime too? You weren't. They're telling me that you weren't a healer in your first lifetime, surprisingly. But they're telling me that you were very compassionate. Like I'm seeing you talking with children. So you were in this lifetime. This is something that you carried over in this lifetime. Like being gentle to people, most especially with children and animals, is what they're telling me. But it's something that drove you to healing, that compassion, because you saw that there were people who were suffering, and that compassion made you want to help out. That's why you studied healing. I don't know if that makes sense or if that also resonates for you, Sarah, but that's what they were showing me, that it's that compassion that drove you to healing during that lifetime. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you. Bernadette is asking, is it the last draw? We'll try to do at least no, we don't have the time, I think.
Today is Halloween. Otherwise, I don't have a problem with going over, but today is Halloween, so
yeah. So, but we will be back again in
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yes. So the next episode is going to be on the 15th. And we also have our own solo shows and shows that we do with other people. So please make sure that you are subscribed to both of our channels to catch them. Okay, next up we have Leah's question, Diana, for you. Leah asks, can I please ask what is my contract for my 4 lifetimes of learning to heal. What form of healer am I?
Hylia, thank you for this question. This is why I have been shown the symbol of Hygeia and Chiron. Very important. Now, Hygeia is the scientist. She is the maker of concoctions. Think chemistry in the kitchen. In so many ways, you are doing that right now in your love of cooking on this earth. That also is anything from comfort food to medicinal in its properties, for herbs have medicinal property. And as it comes to Chiron, he could not take care of himself. And this is where you slip, because there are times you cut your own wound open again and again. Now, you need to understand that you are gifted in designing this medication. And since you can do this for others, what you need to do is change your perspective on doing it for yourself. Slow down. As you love to give to others, start loving to give to yourself. You deserve it. You have lived lifetimes. To broaden this, you already know intent is a good portion of anything we do, even in cooking. To broaden this, consider using the energy from your hands over the things you use. They just showed me a shooting star, quickly moving. This is you. You are very gifted in all modalities. Your next lifetime, you will be a doctor, but not doctor in the earthling terms of today's medicine. A medicine that is more balanced for an individual's needs. A mixture of Western and Eastern medicine, of North and South medicine, of what's available in the South that's not in the North. And looking at how this combination has to work and how medicine, Western medicine, needs to get back to the earth. From energy work with your hands to thought process with your mind to analyzing and drawing conclusions. I hope that helps. I hope that helps you, Leah.
Thank you so much, Diana. I just wanted to add, like, Leah, you're very inclined with nature. You have this deep connection with nature. And I think it's something that you got from your origin, which is Lyra. And while you were talking, Diana, I keep getting the same glimpses. Like in the future, it's like the medicine is going to evolve into something that's more like natural. And Leah has this mission in that future lifetime to do that. Like she will be very involved in that project. Is what I saw.
And you know, time is an orb. It is not linear. It could actually materialize tomorrow.
Yeah. It's quite confusing to think about, but it's something that we can't really like process in the 3D. But yeah. we know it, but we might not understand it fully at this time.
Right.
Very interesting reading. Thank you so much for your question, Leah. And thank you, Diana.
You bet.
Okay. I didn't see any questions from who were we waiting for? Sutofi. Did
Okay.
did Sutofi
Here
have
she
you posted your
She's
question?
talking at
Yeah.
5:56. I see her soon.
Oh, I see her question now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Oh, we don't do mediumship in this show, Satofi. We're only taking Akashic Records questions, Galactic Akashic Records. So if you have another question that you would like to ask, that is more related to Galactic Akashic Records, we would be more than happy to do that. Yeah. So I'm going to check. Is there a galactic connection with her cats? I'm not getting like a galactic lifetimes with your cats though, Satofi. They're like I'm using my smaller pendulum. It's just this is what I was talking about earlier backstage, Diana. Like it's like going to fly off.
There it is, right under your feet.
Oh dear. Okay. But I'm just going to read on a galactic past lifetime if that's okay with you, Satofi. Since we are on a time crunch. Oh, Satofi posted another question.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Is Satofi a hybrid in this lifetime? I'm getting a no on this, Satofi. But I think your connection with your cats, because I know that you care a lot about them, has something to do with your Lyran roots. Like they remind you of your soul family in Lyra, because you came from beings, from feline beings, is what they're showing me. Okay, can you show me what her life in Lyra was like? I keep seeing a lot of plants where you were staying. Is this in Vega? Okay, it's not in Vega. So it's more on the Nordic parts, but you were a feline. You are a very old and ancient soul. Okay. You're one of the people or the beings who are also connected with nature. But what I'm seeing is that you had this community with the feline beings. Like I'm seeing a bonfire of some sort, and you're just sitting around there and really talking with each other. Very, very community oriented. Like you would share your food, that you would like forage is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing berries or berry like fruits that you would get, and you would share it with the community around you. Okay. They're emphasizing sharing. This is where your inclination with sharing comes from that lifetime, because you feel very connected with everyone, and so you find it like very second nature to yourself to share what you have with others. So that's where it came from, Satofi. So I hope that helps. And again, thank you so much for your question. So I think that's all that we have, Diana and everyone.
Okay. I think yes. Unfortunately, it's Halloween and trick or treat is coming.
Yeah, it's time to enjoy Halloween. So we're going to close the records now.
Yes.
Let's take 3 deep breaths, everyone.
Shall I do a clearing first?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, please.
Okay, so let's begin by taking those 3 deep breaths.
Okay.
Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Mikhail, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers. I'm getting chills. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance, divine grace. This is not the only night that the veil is thin. Ancestors will be coming to call. Fear not. They love you. They are near you. And they will see you again someday. So mote it be.
So mote it be. That's beautiful, Diana.
Yeah.
When you said you got chills, I felt the need to stretch. So I
Did-
think I feel like there was a release of some
Yeah.
sort there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for that clearing, Diana. So I'm going to close the records now. I would like to close by thanking the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters for their point of view. And I would like to close by thanking the divine source for all the knowledge and healing. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. So Diana, what will you be doing next?
Well, I think I am off. I'll probably post a little video on Sunday morning. I've been doing it, calling it Sunday on the Sofa. Just a short little video. And then on Tuesday, I'll be back with Linda De Gonzalez and Viviani Heller to do Akashic Records. And then after that, it will be the Dream Show. And and then next week, Thursday, we usually get together with each other. And
Yes, with Ali and Paul.
Allie. So I think I have a light week next week.
And everyone, I have a show every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Next Sunday, we will be talking about angel numbers. And then we will do Akashic Records readings and energy clearings afterwards. And then after that, the angel numbers
Always
book.
at the ready. Always at the ready.
Awesome. Okay. And then after that, I will be back on Wednesday with with Linda De Gonzalez for Into the Ether. And then
the great show.
yeah. And then Galactic show with you and Ali and Paul. And then on Friday next week on the 7th will be the fart show that Linda has been talking about. We will have a fart show, everyone. We'll have a farty.
A party.
A party with Gerald and Linda. So I hope to see you again soon, everyone.
Yes. Bye-bye,
you.
everybody. Love.
Happy haunting.